Hey, what's up everyone? It's Tim from Garden State Koi and welcome to another vlog here on our channel. This one's gonna be really special because I am going out to donate my time for a guy that is building his dream. His name is Brian Barczyk, and if you haven't checked him out, go check out his channel on YouTube. It is really awesome. Brian means a lot to me, and a lot of the other certified Aquascape contractors out there, he is one of the true pioneers of this whole YouTube vlogging thing. And it involves animals just much like us with the koi fish, but he is really into snakes and reptiles. A couple of months ago, unfortunately, Brian was diagnosed with cancer. We are all heading out for a special event to help his dream come true, and that is called the LegaSea Aquarium. And we're going out there to build a beautiful entranceway pond. It's an Aquascape regional event, but this one comes close to my heart. I love being able to take my creativity and my ability to build waterfalls and help others and go build something for Brian. So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be flying out of here, heading out of Newark, New Jersey to Michigan with a bunch of my friends to help Brian's dream come true. And I want you to join along with us. So let's go and check out this awesome project. Not only will a lot of my friends be there, but we will also have Ed the Pond Professor and Greg Woodstock the Pond Guy and a couple of members from Team Aquascape. Make sure you go check out their channels on YouTube as well. It's like a big family bringing you what we love all together, and that is building ponds. So the flight was smooth, landed in Detroit, Michigan, and I had to go pick up a rental car from Avis Rental. That also went smooth, and luckily I picked the mystery car, and guess what they gave me? A pickup truck. Fits me perfect. I'm going on a pond build right now. If we need any extra supplies, I'll be able to get it for the team in the back of this pickup truck. I thought I was gonna get like a little Ford Fiesta, but man, this thing is roomy. I just got to the future home of the LegaSea Aquarium, and the guys are working on getting the pond ready for the class tomorrow. We're gonna do a couple hours today. Ed's working on the wetland right now, getting the wetland blocks in place, and a couple of my buddies that already showed up.
So this is the constructed upflow wetland. This is where what will filter the pond. Down at that end over there is the where the waterfalls will be. And this is an interesting design because the wetland will be on the bottom of the pond. So it'll look like shallow water, but it's actually looking at the
But as like a shallow shelf in the pond.
Right.
Just inside where the bridge is located. We have to set that rock, and what we need to do is we have to make sure that the back of the rock is 42 inches away from the current concrete, because they're going to have doors that are going to be opening up out, and they're going to pour a small concrete slab that's going to extend off of the floor of the building, and then it's going to tie into the bridge, which is going to cross over. So we have to make sure that the back of that rock is set at the proper location, as well as elevation, in order to make everything work. So that's going to be our next step.
So I'm with my buddy Chris Ostrander here from Living Waterscapes, and we're about to put this big stump right here into that excavator. Ed was just talking about this is gonna be the first thing being set in the pond, right up where that wetland's gonna be. We're gonna pin the liner from the one side and work our way all the way to the other side, placing boulders as we go. That way when we put that intake bay in, we don't pinch our liner too tight in the middle. Super important. Another way we probably could do this is leave slack. We wanna make sure that we're not tight on liner. So this is my buddy Chris I was just talking about. Where are you located, Chris? Somewhere here in Michigan?
Yeah, Battle Creek, Michigan, 2 hours just southwest of here.
He has a great business up there, certified Aquascape contractor. Make sure you check out his social media and all the awesome projects he's done, including last year, he built a great recreational swim pond, more of a formal recreational swim pond, but it makes his Airbnb look like it's worth $1 million. So the first thing going into this feature in front of this LegaSea Aquarium is this beautiful piece of wood from in the forest. It's a large stump. We're gonna set it into temporary position right now. We might have to set a rock in before it, but this is gonna be one of the big elements going into this pond. It's gonna be in this wetland area here, and as the water's flowing out of that wetland across the pond, it's gonna look like it's washed away the soil from the roots. A whole bunch of plants mixed in there, and that's gonna look really cool. So it looks like the rain follows me everywhere, no matter, even if I go to Michigan, job site after job site. I might have brought the bad luck, but we got a lot of work done today.
Thanks a lot for bringing the nice weather with you.
So we got a lot of rain coming in. Hopefully the wetland stays down and not a lot of water floods in underneath there from the parking lot. It looks like a lot of it's going to that drain. This is some heavy rain. Looks like we're gonna have rain tomorrow on and off during the day. But if you ever watch the Certified Aquascape Contractors, Ed Blue or myself, that does not stop us. This pond will get completed. You all know why we're here. Brian Barczyk and his dream to do an aquarium. It's the biggest project that he's ever done. And of course he took it on basically right when he was being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. This is going to be the first thing anybody sees coming in here. We're going to see it from the street. We're going to build a high enough waterfalls. It's going to be here for millions of people to come through.
So we'll start up at 8 a.m. I'll do a walkthrough of everything. I'll show you what the design was. I'll show you where we're currently at. We'll do some safety briefings and things like that because there's going to be a lot of equipment. We have multiple excavators, skid steers and things, and it's in a relatively tight area. And then we'll kind of go over how we're going to break things up. So we should be able to break up into probably 3 or 4 teams tomorrow. So we'll systematically work our way throughout that and the entire water feature. But this is the entry into LegaSea Aquarium. Everybody coming through is going to have to walk over the water feature on their way in and on their way out. This is going to be an interactive aquarium. He wants people, he's going to have swim with experiences. He's going to have all types of really cool stuff where people can get their hands wet. They're going to be feeding animals, swimming with animals, and this is going to set the stage right out of the gate.
So it's the start of the event here at the LegaSea Aquarium. I'm here with my buddy
It's gonna be epic, boys and girls. Let's go.
We're getting ready to go. Ed is working on getting the plumbing ran to the wetland areas as well as the waterfall. And I'm gonna be hopping in the machine helping setting boulders over in this area today. I have a lot of good friends here, like my buddy Charlie right here from Virginia Water Gardens. What are you doing there, bud? Hooking up a hose for a clean out?
Hooking up that, get that water out of there so they don't have to wade in water all morning.
Using your head, buddy.
We're more than a hat rack.
And where are you out of, Charlie? Fredericksburg?
Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Great company down there.
40 miles south of DC.
Check him and his wife Net out. Great little retail store. This morning, it's just like Ed said, controlled chaos.
I'm still standing here doing
A
nothing.
whole bunch of guys like this doing nothing. But nah, we're moving along nicely in front of the LegaSea Aquarium. A whole bunch of guys setting some boulders right here where that bridge section is gonna be going into the building. Guys working on that wetland over there that's actually sunken down in the pond, getting ready for that waterfall. Looks like there's a big log over there that's gonna look super awesome. Right now, the guys are setting rock at an important height because there's a bridge going across over here. Kurt has this nice skinny rock up against the wall. And that allows for the fish to be able to swim through there. Over here on the other side, Ed the Pond Professor, he's working with these guys. Jeff Michaels, Tom, we got Dan Put, and a whole bunch of other guys, and they're working on the intake fountain area. Across the street over to the Replicarium, which is what started this all with Brian years and years ago. And this place is filled with cool reptiles.
Got a lot of the detail stuff done. The urns, the intake bay, the pumps. 95% of the rock is set inside of the pond. We got the river rock installed. Now what we're trying to do is we're trying to get this operational before noon today. So again, Brian has a window where he's feeling well. He usually starts going down right before lunchtime. So our goal is to have this operational before lunch. We're gonna have to finish up some of the stuff on the inside of the pond. Down over here, as well as the intake bay, there's a few things that need to be covered up. So we'll split up into a few more groups. We had the team up here yesterday that was working on the waterfall. If anybody wants to hop in, please do. We want to try to finish up the waterfall. We're going to set that big fake rock waterfall over here in the back, get all the plumbing done, and start placing the final rocks in place. That sound good? right, well, let's kind of break up from there. We'll get the machines operational, and hopefully we'll have this operational for Brian before noon.
So we're back at it here, day 2 in Utica, Michigan at the LegaSea Aquarium. And we got a lot of work done yesterday. Our goal today is by 12 o'clock is to get this thing up and running. Brian's gonna be back here today. Around that time, he can see this whole entire future running. The wetland is pretty much complete. A lot of the big rocks are set in the pond. We're working on the smaller stuff now, filling in those voids and tucking liner edges. The intake and the pumps are all in. Another main concentration is the waterfall. We've been building beautiful, beautiful stuff with this Missouri limestone. Check this stuff out. I mean, beautiful moss, even plant growth growing right in the rock from the supplier. It's also nice and blocky. Really cool to build waterfalls and stuff. So it's been really fun to work with this rock. Anytime I come out and work with Team Aquascape or Ed the Pond Professor, this rock is one of my favorites. One thing different about this waterfall though is we're gonna be incorporating a fake waterfall because Brian's using that stuff inside the aquarium and we wanted to bring that blending it out here. Also, we wanted that waterfall really tall in front of the building with the design. That was the only way to accomplish it. We also carry that stuff at Garden State Koi, so if you're ever looking to incorporate it in one of your projects, whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or a contractor, we have that. Alligators, logs, all by the same company. It's really cool. So there's a lot of stuff going on here today on the final hours. Sam, my buddy from Canada here, is doing some edge work, cutting some fabric, getting everything ready. Guys up there from Waterscape are working on that full waterfall here with the Pond Professor. We're at final crunch time here, cleaning up the job site, getting everything nice and neat for the reveal of this project. The plan is to turn this on at 11:45 so everybody can make it out of here and head on their ways. The time is here. We're about to turn this waterfall on, and Brian and his team from across the street are coming over to check this out. This is the moment we've been waiting for the last couple of days to see Brian's face. It's almost the point to turn this all on. These beautiful stacked slate urns over here. We have the pumps and down in those vaults. Some nice stump work right here. Nice dual stump with the water spilling out of the middle. Got some water walls over here. This section here, there's gonna be 2 bridges. That's why it's not complete yet. And we're all about to turn this on to see what Brian thinks of all the work that all these certified contractors came out to do. All right, are we ready to fire up our creation? Absolutely. Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Greg and Ed and us for being possible of getting you guys together, but I also can't thank you guys for all the sacrificing, being here, working so hard the last couple of days. Thank God the weather ended up cooperating with us, and you guys absolutely rocked this. And I mean, for the rest of my life, I'm really so grateful for all you guys. But thank you so much, guys.
Hey, how about a hand?
To make mention of the team that came out for the original prep. They came out, they donated their time, they also donated their heavy equipment. They came all the way out of Illinois, out of here, local Michigan. We got Jeff Michaels, we got Brent. Where's Brent at? Pond Beyond. We have Kurt, and we have Chris Ostrander. Where's Chris at? They donated all their heavy equipment, their trucks, their trailers, their time to come on out to make sure that we're able to do all this stuff. And again, trying to keep costs down to nothing. That was our goal.
How about a hand for those guys? So Brian, we're so inspired by this. When we do a regional build, we usually donate the Aquascape materials and we donate the labor with all donated labor from the certified Aquascape Counter Network. And then you agree to pay for the materials, you know, for the rock and everything else. But we know you're a little short right now, so we're going to donate all the rock, everything, 100% donation for Brian Barczyk and what you're dealing with, brother.